I don't know who you are, and I don't care. But one thing is certain. You're the most powerful warrior I've ever met. All right, this is the final battle. Let's get on with it. A fitting end for one who lives on the field of battle. I regret nothing!
You're now on the top level. The bridge is just ahead.
What the?
Utah, what's wrong?
Benoit.
I thought I would save you the trouble and effort by ordering the test subject to deal with them.
The test subject? You're talking about that bioweapon creature in the research facility, aren't you?
Benoit! What in the world are you...
Be silent! This doesn't concern you. I'm speaking with Utah now. Well, shall we get this party underway? The ship has been drawn into a whirlpool of slaughter, and every crew member will die. The Dante is an autonomous battleship capable of making its own decisions and carrying out its missions. However, control of the AI was unstable, therefore it had to be locked down. But I seized the opportunity to release it, and did so by altering the master code.
That was your goal? This was your twisted plan all along?
Yes, that's correct. Brain, the autonomous program, takes priority over all control systems. What that means is, if you control Brain, you control the entire Dante. One person can do it. Not only the ship's operations, but all of her unmanned weapons are under my control.
I see. Then the reason our surprise raid failed is because you leaked information out to the enemy.
A decoy was necessary until I could take command of the Brain. At the same time, it was an exercise for you.
What are you talking about?
It was an exercise intended to awaken you. Why don't you just admit it, Utah? Admit that you only feel life is worth living when you're killing on the battlefield. You're a natural-born slayer. A pure fighting organism.
Natural-born slayer?
No, Utah! He's wrong! Don't listen to him! You're not some kind of fighting organism!
Shut up!
Remember what you said earlier? You told me that I had only to give you the order if there was something I wanted to save or protect. I bet there's something that you want to protect. Even if you've lost sight of it now, it hasn't disappeared! Your soul isn't empty, Utah. Don't let Benoit convince you otherwise!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! What could you possibly know about him? All right, enough of this. Utah, I want you to come with me. Together, you and I will use the Dante's power to plunge the world into sheer chaos and panic!
I won't claim to know what's right. I'm not interested in who I am. But one thing is extremely clear to me. I have a duty here to perform, and that duty is to destroy the Dante.
That's right, Utah.
The negotiations have broken down, What a shame. That's really too bad, Utah.
A hologram.
Momentarily, the Dante will eject the bridge. Proof that this was a manned vessel.
Listen, there's an emergency air depletion signal on the bridge. You've got to get out of there now. Do you hear me, Utah? Hurry up! Go! Utah!
grateful, Utah. We went out of our way to rescue you.
Quiet, Tim. Never leave your teammate behind.
Teammate. What's with that look on your face? Get a grip, Utah. Oh man, it's crazy inside the ship. Monsters are coming out in droves, and they're killing anyone they can get their claws on.
And the unmanned weapons on board have started attacking people indiscriminately as well. I'll wager that there's not even 10% of the 30,000 crew members left now.
Machino, I thought you had left.
Huh? Oh, really?
Let me guess. You turned back when the monsters took over the escape port, right?
Even if you did manage to escape from here, what would be the point if Hornet gets blown away?
Right. Before that happens, we'll destroy the reactor and keep their main gun from firing.
But aren't all the routes between here and the reactor sealed off?
Man, it'll be obvious to them what we're gonna try to do.
I'm sure there's a way.
Huh?
All we need to do is create a shortcut for ourselves.
The plan for me is to lift the control room's security.
So we're your backup, right?
Correct. Utah will take the control room. Everyone else will guard the perimeter.
What? You've got to be kidding! You're gonna let me sit this out, aren't you?
The enemy will be coming at us from every direction. Pull yourself together.
I can't put up a resistance against the bioweapons for long. They can easily break through my defense shield. Don't let the enemy get too close. I'm counting on you, Utah.
Target, port hangar bulkhead. Main gun, fire!
Utah! You've got to destroy the reactor before they fire the Fermion cannon! That's the Fermion reactor in the center. There are 4 colliders surrounding it that accelerate charged particles. If you disable each of their control systems, it should cause an overload and stop the reactor. Oh, this is bad! The Dante is beginning to accelerate towards our planet!
He's gonna slam the ship into Hornet.
That's right. I ordered the Dante to annihilate Hornet. Brain is merely carrying out that command in the most rational and practical manner. There's only one way to stop it. Come, Utah. Come to the brain room. Let's finish this, shall we?
Hold on a minute, Utah! It's too dangerous for you to go by yourself! Wait for John and the others to give you backup!
You have your hands full with guarding the shuttle. You and the others keep an escape route open for me, Henri. Besides, this is my fight.
Please, Utah. Just make sure you come back in one piece.
Roger that.
Welcome, Utah. This is the Brain Room, Dante's core. If you demolish this, the Dante will completely cease functioning. Utah, do you really believe you can do it?
Benoit!
Come. It's quiet. Like those city ruins. Do you remember, Utah? Do you remember that day 7 long years ago when you were a young warrior seeing action on the battlefield for the first time?
How do you know that?
I know because I was there as well, Utah, observing your every move. You see, I was your commanding officer. I'm the one who taught you how to fight. I'm the one who taught you how to survive. And I'm the one who taught you how to kill. I taught you everything! I taught you everything you know! You! I activated the self-destruct mechanism. Survive, Utah. Momentarily, the Dante will eject the bridge. Your nightmare lies here.
This is really bad, Henri! At this rate, we're gonna... Come on! What are you waiting for?
Oh, quit your bawling.
Utah hasn't returned yet.
Right!
Damn it. What's he doing at a time like this?
Henri, come in!
Utah!
The Dante self-destruct has been activated. Get out of there, now!
What? But what about you?
I'll be okay. I can get out on my own.
Give your present location. We'll pick you up in the lander.
No, there isn't time!
But...
You're the team's commanding officer. Don't make any decisions that will endanger your crew. Now go!
All right, Utah. But please, just make it back in one piece. That's an order.
Roger.
Utah. I resigned from the military immediately after the completion of that operation. With the threat of Dante gone, an internal split occurred over right and interests. That kind of military is a disappointment to me. I wonder how the guys are doing.
Be well, Henri.
Have a good life!
Bye-bye.
This is Henri. Stand by for your next mission. Yuta. Come in, Yuta. Please come in.